a sentence is said to be in passive voice a sentence is said to be in passive voice when the work done or where the object is given more importance than the doer. Then it is said to be in passive voice. For example, by Mohan is kept as obligatory. You may include or you may not include the agent. The doer is not given that importance in passive voice. What is important is the object. Object is given importance in passive voice. Now let's begin with the tenses. Simple present, present perfect. Simple present, present perfect. Present continuous. So here, let's begin with the tenses. Sentences in, first start with simple present tense. Passive of sentences in simple, present tense. See, subject, eats, verb, chocolates, object. First, identify the first step. Step 1. Identify the verb. This is the verb in the sentence. Identify the verb. Number 2, write its V3 form. What is the V3 form of its? Is everyone following? Is everyone following me? First step, we have identified the verb. Second step, we are writing the V3 form of the verb. V3 form. Now, third step, add by plus agent. By objective form of the verb. Sorry, subject. By her. Object. Chocolates. Step number 4. Now, look at the tense of the sentence. Use the verb this means V5. V5 means simple present tense. In simple present tense, now here comes subject verb agreement. What we have learned in subject verb agreement. If this subject is plural, use plural verb. If this subject is singular, use singular verb. Chocolates plural, use plural verb. Identify the verb, write its V3 form, add by plus agent after the verb, then bring the object, identify the object, make object its subject, subject of your sentence, then use the verb accordingly as determined by the tense of the sentence in active voice. Again here, let's follow the same method. Have written means the sentence is in present perfect tense, have or had written. So following the same procedure, identify the verb written. What is its V3 form? Written. Now, because the sentence is in perfect tense, what you can do is, what you have to do is add been in front of the verb, V3 form of the verb. The rest same. By them, object becomes subject. Letters. Now, if this object in the first sentence, which becomes subject in passive voice, if this is plural, write have. If this is singular, write has. If this subject is singular, has. If subject is plural, have. Next. If the sentence is in continuous tense, then again, writing V3 form, written by Deepak. Immediately after, if the sentence is in continuous tense, like in passive, in perfect tense, we add been in front of the V3 form of the verb. We have to add being in front of the verb, V3 form of the verb, if the sentence is in continuous tense. Letters are. Of past tense. He played football. They were singing songs. The boys had stolen the books. Again, what is the V3 form of the word verb played? Played, V3 form, by him football. Because the sentence is in past tense, we use was or were if the subject is singular, was, or were if it is plural, were. They were singing songs. Singing, sung is the V3 form. Add being in front of the verb. By them, songs becomes subject of the sentence. Songs means plural, were. A song was being sung. Songs were being sung. यो being कहाँबाट आयो? Because the sentence is in continuous tense, we have to add it before the V3 form of the verb. First, identify the verb, write its V3 form. If the sentence is in perfect tense, add been in front of the verb. If the sentence is in continuous tense, add being in front of the verb. And if the subject, if the object of the active sentence becomes subject of the active passive sentence, and if this is plural, write plural verb. If that one is singular, use singular verb. The boys had stolen the books. Verb, stolen. What is its V3 form? Stolen. Because the sentence is in passive, sentence is in perfect tense, add been. Boys. The books. And because it is in past tense passive, past tense perfect tense, past perfect, because the sentence is in past perfect, had. First step, after identifying the verb, I have written its V3 form. Then because the sentence is in perfect tense, I have added been here. And the next step is by plus agent of the active voice. By plus agent of the active voice. Then the book's object becomes subject. Object of active sentence in active voice becomes the subject of the sentence in passive voice. The only thing you have to be conscious while changing active to passive is use of verb here. This one. All the rest of the things are given in the sentence itself. Now of future. Simple. She will have done the work. Of future continuous, future perfect continuous, no passive. I will eat rice. Again V3 form. By me. Rice. In simple passive we add will plus be. have done, V3 form done, because the sentence is in perfect tense. Had been, objective form of the subject. The verb will have. And we can't have passive of these. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous, future perfect. We can't have passive of these. Now let's do some exercise. Shall we go for the questions? Umeshji, shall we go for the questions?
Yes, sir.
Shall we go for the questions? The questions practice karo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Change this into passive. This one. This one. This one. They found the wallet. I have bought a car. The formula for this can be represented in a chart very easily. I'll let you know later on after you complete this sentence. I mean, after you complete doing the exercise. All the sentences are in passive, active, change them into passive. Or you may simply be asked like change the voice of the following sentence, or the passive of the following sentence is, and options are given and you have to choose among the options. So let me know after you have completed, okay, answering the questions. After you have completed answering the questions, let me know. Misty, have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Shall we go for the answers now?
Yes, sir.
Check if you are correct. Nobody can do this. It cannot be. Nobody can do this. What's the answer?
It cannot be done.
Kasa it.
This one's our answer.
Where is there it?
This can be done, answer.
Nobody can do this. This.
Can.
Nobody can do this. This can't be
Can.
done. Or
Can.
this can be done. Nobody can do this. This, because the sentence is nobody. So what is the answer? Can or can't?
Can be done.
This can be done.
Cannot be done.
Oh, this can't be done. Or you can write this can't be done by anybody, because this is active passive sentence. In passive, the doer is not that important. Nobody means nobody can do this, means this can't be done. Nobody can do this. When I say this can be done by everybody or anybody, don't write like that. This can't be, nobody can do this. This can't be done, and don't write it there. Option ma, exam ma, in the options given will trick you on these things. यस्तै कुरामा हो. अब त्यहाँ दिस छ कहाँ इटमा टिक लगाइदिएर मिल्यो त मिलेन नि. I will do it. I will do it. It will be done. by me is obligatory, it will be done. लेखे पनि भयो, राखे पनि भयो, नराखे पनि भयो. They can kill the birds. The birds can be killed by them. We cannot change the tense. Direct, indirect speech ma we change the tense, but here we have to retain the tense. We only change the voice. हामीले वक्ता चेन्ज गर्ने हो न कि भोइस. एक्टर छ भने एक्टर हटाउने हो इन पैसिव भोइस मा, राखे पनि भयो नराखे पनि भयो. Therefore it is not important, that's why we keep it at the end.
Can, could, will, would, I one no change sir.
जस्तो he would do this, this would be done. He can do this, this can be done. यो गर्दा अब प्र्याक्टिस गर्दा गर्दै बुझ्ने हो के यो कुराहरु. I mean they अब रुल बनाउन लायो भने जस्तो they can kill the birds, ल यो सेन्टेन्स को के रुल बनाउने? सब्जेक्ट प्लस can प्लस v1 प्लस अब्जेक्ट आयो भने object becomes subject. We know it already. We don't go for formula बाट गयो भने चाहिँ बुझिदैन. The more we practice, the more we learn. Can, could आयो भने can, could राख्ने. We don't have to change modal auxiliaries. She liked Mohan. Look at the term Mohan. She liked Mohan. Yeah, ed means the sentence is in simple past. In simple past was or were. Mohan was liked by her. They found the wallet. The wallet was found. The wallet was found. The wallet was found by them. I have bought a car. A car has. Why? Yeah. Question मा चाहिँ have आयो. यहाँ has किन आयो त ल हेर.
कारले लिने सब्जेक्ट.
A car been bought by me. अब a car यो सेन्टेन्स कुन टेन्समा छ? यो दिएको सेन्टेन्स has have plus v3 has have plus v3 भने चाहिँ प्रेजेन्ट पर्फेक्ट मा छ. यहाँ पनि पर्फेक्ट त आइसक्यो. प्रेजेन्ट पर्फेक्ट बीन भएपछि के हो? बी को v3 फर्म हो. अब यहाँ have राख्यो भने a car doesn't take have because a car is third person singular, so has. अब यो सेन्टेन्स हेर त, यो सेन्टेन्स पनि पर्फेक्ट टेन्समै छ कि छैन? यो has have plus v3 आयो कि आएन? यहाँ पनि have plus v3, यहाँ पनि have plus v3. And this verb is in passive form. We only change the voice, but we keep the tense same. Tom taught us English. We were taught English by Tom. English was taught to us by Tom. दुईटै हुन्छ. अब यस्तोमा कसरी थाहा पाउने? यो one object, यो another object. जस्तो he gave me a book. दुईटा object. यो हेर है, ध्यान दिएर. One object, one object. He gave me a book. अब यही सेन्टेन्सलाई कसरी पनि लेख्न सकिन्छ? He gave a book to me. जहिले पनि indirect object भनेको person हुन्छ. A person is always considered as indirect object, and it can be kept at the end by adding to, like this. And a book is considered a direct object. A book is considered a direct object. So there are two objects, one direct object, one indirect object. It is always good that you begin the sentence by a direct object. Tom taught us English. English was taught to us by Tom. He gave me a book. A book was given to me by him. I was given a book by him also is correct, but we usually keep direct object in the beginning. दुईटै मिल्छ फेरि डाइरेक्ट अब्जेक्ट हो कि इनडाइरेक्ट अब्जेक्ट हो कन्फ्युज भए आई हेभ टोल्ड इट इन द क्लास he gave me a book yeah direct object we keep direct object in the beginning a book was given to me by him दुईटै राख्दा दुईटै आन्सर मिल्छ if anyone says that no you have to start your sentence with direct object or indirect object should be placed after direct object that's the rule no the rule says both the answers are correct like Tom taught us English was taught to us by Tom this also is correct we were taught English by Tom also is correct. This is direct object. This is indirect object. There are two objects. Here also, जस्तो कुन चाहिँ राख्यो भने sentence complete हुन्छ. Tom taught English. And if you place this, especially indirect object is most of the time people, and you can keep these people at the end like this. He gave a book to me. He gave me two book hundaina. He gave a book to me. So a book is direct object. He gave a book. Full stop. The sentence completes. It's a direct object. Indirect object. Me. And especially अब यही सेन्टेन्स दियो एक्जाममा यो दुईटै अप्सन छ दुईटै मिल्छ तर लेख्ने के the one that begins with indirect object sorry direct object a book was given to us by him a book was given to me by him the dog beat the boy the trick is always played by the form of this verb in direct indirect speech the dog beat the boy the boy was bitten by the dog. The dog bites the boy. The boy is bitten by the dog. So this form of the verb determines which verb should we use down here. Has he bought the books? Our question is to ayo. For example, the given sentence in active voice is in interrogative form, question sentence, and you find it difficult to change it. अब यसलाई के गर्ने? Change this into a statement. Has he bought the books means the answer is he. Change it into a statement. He has bought the books. यहाँ गर्ने यहाँ. He has bought the books. Has he bought the books? Change garna aayena. Why? Because it's a question sentence. You are confused. But you can just replace these words here and there and change the position of the words and change it into a statement. He has bought the books. He has bought the books and Ram has eaten rice. Rice has been eaten. Been plus V3. Agiko method laera. But what is the V3 form? But because the sentence is in perfect tense, add been by him. The books plural, so have the books have been bought by. Has he bought the books? The books have been bought by him. I will now make it a question. Have the now interchange the words that you have. Have the books been bought by him? This is our answer. If you find it difficult to change the question sentence, then just replace the word. Interchange the place of the words, make it a statement. Did she know the answer? Yes, she knew the answer. Yes, she knew the answer. She knew the answer. The answer was known to her, not by her, known to her. The answer was known to her. Was, now we have to make a question. Was the answer known to her? This is the answer. We only change the voice, but we don't change the format of the sentence. Sorry, type of the sentence. If the sentence is interrogative, make it interrogative, passive interrogative. Question sentence छ भने passive question नै हुनु पर्यो. Passive yes no छ जे छ question change गर्नु पाइएन. We only change the voice, means verb. Did she know the answer? Was the answer known to her? कसरी आयो यो was the answer known to her? यो हटाइदियो एकछिन. If you are asked a question sentence and if that is confusing, make it a relevant, change it into a relevant statement. Yo, we did it. And then change that statement into passive. This is what we have done. And then change it into the question form. So let's practice some.
सर यो पेसिभ नबनाइकन चेन्ज गर्न मिल्छ कि मिल्दैन?
यहाँबाट एकैचोटि चेन्ज गरे भइगयो. प्यासिभमै change the sentence, active sentence into passive. That's the question. अब यो हामीले यो दुईटा यो स्टेप जुन दुईटा गर्यौं यो नगरिकन सिधै यसरी चेन्ज गरे पनि भयो. यो दुईटा स्टेप नगरी यो दुईटा स्टेप यहाँ गरेको यहाँ नगरिकन did she know the answer? Was the answer known to her? एकैचोटि गरे भएको त. चाहिने त हामीलाई यही त हो. तरिका पो सिका. अब कसरी गर्ने? जस्तो यो यस्तो क्वेशन आयो. Did she know the answer?
यसलाई फर्स्टमा सिम्पल स्टेटमेन्टमा ल्याउने
हो, चेन्ज गर्ने. त्यो आफ्नो सजिलोको लागि. त्यो कहाँ गर्ने? रफतिर गर्ने. एकैचोटि डाइरेक्टली आएन भने आयो भने त ठिकै छ. तर कतिलाई डाइरेक्टली एकैचोटि चेन्ज गर्न आउँदैन यस्तो सेन्टेन्स बिकज दिस इज अ इन्ट्रोगेटिभ सेन्टेन्स. अब डिड सी नो द आन्सर को स्टेटमेन्ट सी न्यू द आन्सर because did means past tense. She knew the answer. She knew the answer. He ate rice. Rice was eaten by him. She knew the answer. The answer was, she knew the answer. The answer was known by her hudaina because this is an exception. Known to her. There are some sentences like this. I'll provide you afterwards. The answer was known to her. We have to make it a question because here is a question sentence. This is the question sentence, interrogative sentence. So we have to change it into the question. Yahi cha ni answer. Just interchange the words. You was lai ल्याउने पहिला. Was. Then bring the answer. The answer. Then bring these. Now add a question mark. Let's practice some questions. Has she brought the books? Can she do this work? Do you know the answer? And you will be asked questions like this, not the easy one like subject, verb, and object, simple subject, verb, and object sentence. No, just Ram eats rice, he likes chocolates. You won't be asked questions like this.
So the 3 number go, do you the answer matter?
Do you know? Where have you bought this jacket? Why was he writing the letter? ल अर्को पेजमा लैजाउँ है. Why has he writing the letter? Who wrote this letter? One bonus question. Do, does, did, why, where. Another bonus question. Where, why, who, when. How can he do this? How? Like this much. The question won't be asked from what we have not read. If not exact, then similar questions will be asked. Who knows, maybe the question will be from one of these 15 or few more questions that we are going to practice, similar to. ल प्र्याक्टिस गर्दै जाऊ यसरी गर्ने हो प्र्याक्टिस गर्दा those who do not know has she brought the books she has brought the books she has brought the books the books have been brought by her. Now make a question. Have the books been brought by her? This is our answer. We are going through the process, okay? You process matrai ho kasari question sentence like गर्ने भनेर. If you know how to answer, fine. You can answer this in one step, no doubt. Can she do this work? She can do this work. She can do this work. This work can be done by her. Do you know the answer? You know the answer. The answer was, you know the answer. Do you know the answer? The answer is known to you. Do you know the answer? You know the answer. The answer is known to you. Is the answer known to you? You can follow the same process that I have followed here. Does he love children? Does he love children? He loves, not love. Why? Because does is there present. He loves children. Children are loved by him. Are children loved by him? यो गरेको तरिका बुझ्यो कि बुझेन?
यस सर बुझिरहेछु
हो यसरी गरियो भने no chances of being making mistakes.
सर 2 नम्बरको क्वेशनमा छ नि क्वेशन फर्ममै आउनु पर्ने हैन र पेसिभ फर्म
This work can be done by her. She can do this work. Can this work be done by her? यो चाहिँ हो है आन्सर. Talk this one. Did they catch the thieves? They caught the thieves. Kina caught? Because did is there. They caught the thieves. The thieves were caught by them. Were the thieves caught by them? If you look at every third step, sorry, this step, you can find that in order to get the answer, you only need to replace the words. And I think this is the easiest way to learn how to change active sentences given in active interrogative sentences into passive. Why has he stolen those pens? He has stolen those pens. Those pens have been stolen by him. Have those pens Those pens have been stolen. Are those why has he stolen those pens? Are those pens stolen by him? Have those pens been? Those pens have been stolen. Have those pens been stolen by him? Where have you bought this jacket? Where has this jacket been brought? Where have you bought this jacket? You have bought this jacket. You have bought this jacket. This jacket has been bought. This jacket has been bought. Where has this jacket been bought? Why was he writing a letter? He was writing a letter. A letter was being written by him. Why was a letter being written by him? Who wrote this letter? By whom was this letter written? Or who was this letter written by? Both the answers are correct. I know her always. She is known to me. Not by me. Do you know her? You know her. Is she known to you? Direct यही लेख्दा भइगयो. Now do the rest of the questions yourself. When did you purchase this shirt? What's the answer?
You purchased this shirt. You was the shirt where?
When did you purchase this shirt?
Was this shirt was sorted? Was this shirt? Shirt purchased by
How can he do this?
So WH क्वेसन आयो भने yes no फर्ममा पनि लेख्दा हुन्छ सर
Yes no form ko do you know her? Either yes or no. Yes I know her, no I don't. Is she known to you? ठ्याक्कै जस्तो are the children loved by him? Does he love children? Yes. Does he love children? No. Yes no question. He loves children. त्यो yes no question आयो भने के गर्ने यो आयो भने के गर्ने तिर जाँदै नजाऊ क्वेशन यो सबै प्र्याक्टिस गर त्यो कुन yes no question हो कुन होइन त्यो तिर जानै पर्दैन
यस सर मैले त्यो WH क्वेसन माला छ नि होइन हो होला त्यस्तो वाला क्वेसनलाई yes no क्वेसन को फर्ममा लेख्दा नि हुन्छ भन्नुहुन्छ
Does he love children लाई अब के गर जस्तो WH why has he stolen those pens
यता WH वाला छ नि where when वाला छ
यहाँ अझ मिलेन पक्का है why has he stolen those pens he has why have those pens
WH क्वेसन वाला त WH को आन्सर दिनु पर्ने
हो त्यो छुटाउनु भएन त्यो राख्नै पर्यो त्यो WH वर्ड राख्नै पर्यो
हो त्यो WH लाई yes no मा लेख्नु भएको थियो नि यो आन्सर हो यसले कन्फ्युज बनाएको सर मलाई
That's my mistake. यहाँ भएको वर्ड्स यो WH वर्ड चेन्ज गर्न पाइएन Why has he stolen those pens? He has stolen those pens. Those pens have been stolen by him. Why has those pens been लास्टमा एड गर यो पहिला स्टेटमेन्ट लेख Why has he stolen those pens? He has stolen those pens. Statement you change it into a statement. Then change that statement into passive and then add y add WH word how can he do this how can he do this what is the passive how can he do this how can this be done by him who is singing that song you can add by also at the end or you can begin by from in the beginning as well who is singing that song Ram is singing that song is being sung by Ram Sajilo that song is being sung by Ram by Ram हटाइदिने who that song is being sung by Ram who is that song being sung by answer
This song
यो omit यो WH वर्ड राख्नै पर्यो क्वेशन हुनै पर्यो He is singing two beautiful songs. Two
beautiful song
two beautiful songs is singing two beautiful songs are being
song
P3 form sung by him Why is he singing two beautiful songs? Why are
beautiful song.
two beautiful songs being
Sung by.
sung by him? So now copy these questions and do them as your assignments. Number 1. He does it properly. यो चाहिँ आफूले गर्ने है. This is an assignment. He does it properly. She looks after her children well. She looks after her children well. Next, she surprised us. She surprised us. This some of you in my section may have already done, so do it again. This box contains some valuable books. Next, your ignorance shocked me. Next, worry. Your study worries me. Next, I don't know any of them. Now, when revising your lesson under this, when revising your active passive voice lesson, please revise these questions. You don't have to revise all those rules. Object becomes subject, then P3 bin plus P3 plus all these things. म यो फाइलै पठाइदिन्छु अहिले. यो फाइल पनि खासै काम लाग्दैन अहिले हामीले पढेको. All you need to revise is these sentences. Sentences that you have practiced are more important. Next, I don't know any of them. Next, clean the floor, do it, close the door, please help me. Do come here again. Drink the water, help the poor. They say that he is a thief. This much.
सर त्यो 12 नम्बरको डु यु कम हियर अगेन हो कि डु कम हियर?
Do come here again.
सर 1 नम्बरको अलि मुनि झादिन न.
हजुर
1 नम्बरको पनि देखाइदिन न स्क्रिनशट गरौँ.
Understand yourself. This 18 number question has been asked. $19 number will also be asked. No. 20 questions. I will send this file after I write the answer of these questions tomorrow. Right? First, you attempt it as assignment. Your Biswara question, try to do it on your own. This is your assignment. And after I correct your answers, I will send the file.
असाइनमेन्ट बाहेक अरू पठाउन मिल्दैन सर?
यति गर न 20 वटा भइगयो नि।
ओके सर।
Let me check. यहाँ छ कि have you copied the questions?
Yes, sir.
No, I will close this and look if I have something else. के पठाउन यति भए पुगिहाल्यो नि।
ओके सर।